welcome to the totally awesome outdoor show. Now if you're watching this channel, it's probably because you enjoy going in the great outdoors. Don't we all? Fresh air, open sky, cold winds, rain, snow, it doesn't matter, you're outdoors. This is a recent little walk in the woodland with hunting dogs and a gun. Check it out, see if you enjoy it. I certainly enjoy filming it. Some great stuff there in the Hampshire countryside. Let's get out there with T-Gun and his dogs and see what goes on.
First thing, as we arrive in the woodland, we get the gun out, the sleeve, correct way, look down the barrels to see if there's anything in them, and look down through. The gun is safe, clear and empty. We'll get the dogs together and we'll have a mosey down through the woods. We're going to look for pheasant, woodcock, pigeon and winged vermin. No ground game. The shot I'm using is 5s and the gun I'm using is a Browning 12 ball 28-inch barrel. The chokes on this is 1/4 and 1/2. I'm working today springers. They're both of them getting on a bit. They're both 10 years old. They enjoy a rough shoot. I do use Labradors as well for picking up. This is just myself walking the woods to see what I can get. On this shoot here, I'm just letting the dogs work themselves. They keep close quarters to me. They may put something up, they may not. But it's a nice morning for a nice walk. Get on, Buster. There is woodcock in here. You might see deer as well. Go on, get on. Get on. Pheasant feeder. We put wheat into the pheasant feeders. If there's 2 of you shooting, you keep in line. You must know where your other gun is or your other partner, and you must be in sight of them. Walking through woodland or walking in a wood or a field, your gun should be open and ready for use. But it is in a safe position. Safety is the main thing with shooting. Working with dogs, gun dogs, is fantastic. You can have as much enjoyment with the dogs as walking around with a gun. You don't need a gun to enjoy shooting. You can go beating or fetching, retrieving with your dogs, springers, Labradors, German shorter pointers, all types of pointers. You can get onto shoots. You may not like using a gun or shotgun, but you can use the dogs through the day and they enjoy it. You can retrieve some birds for someone else. It's a good atmosphere and good camaraderie with other shooters and beaters. When you pick up your puppy, you need to go to some classes. If you don't know anything about shooting or retrieving dead game, get information and take it steady with the dog. They'll do anything you want. If they come from a good breeder, they've got it in them. They will work quite happily for you. Don't be hard with them. They will work. Go, Loopy. I take my dogs out between 9 and a year old, just to get used to noise from shotguns. Take it from, they're usually at a distance so they don't get frightened, and then they get closer as they get older to the bangs. By about 14-15 months old, they're virtually ready to work. A couple of years ago, the winds were so strong they took the tops of the trees out in here. There's about 200 trees actually hit the ground and just ripped them out of the ground. With the winds and we've had on this hill, that tree there is named as a widowmaker. It's just hanging on by a fraction. A bit more wind or blow, that will come down. It's extremely dangerous to cut down. As you can see, it's just touching the other tree. That weighs about half a ton. The squirrel population here we try to control. They eat my... I think we'll move away from that.
It's creaking. I can hear it creaking.
Yes. I think we'll move away from that, buddy. That's dangerous. I don't like the sound of that. That is just holding that. It's
just hanging, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't like that one. That could go anywhere. Squirrel population in the woods in Britain do a lot of damage to the trees. We have to control them. They do eat if you've got a plastic feeder, they will eat the feeder. They have got to chew nearly everything in sight, and plus they eat my grain. If you see a squirrel, he'll run around the opposite side of this tree, and if you go around the opposite side of the tree, it will go the other side. They run around the tree with you. This is what the squirrels do to my feeders. This is the start of a squirrel eating the top of the lid of one of my feeders. In about a day. That's what he does in a day. He'll eat most of the lid completely off within a week. At the moment I can smell fox. It's been into the wood up near my feeders. He's here somewhere. Extremely close. Let's see if we can call him out. This is imitating the sound of a rabbit scream. If there's a fox within 100 yards or so, he will come out to me and see what's going on. I've been there. I'll leave the corn out. Here we go. Every time I come up, I put some out for the little birds. There's a few around. It helps them along. Things to watch out for on the safety side of it, especially in the UK. Like here, we have a little problem now and again with hot air balloons. You don't hear them coming, you've got to keep your eyes into the sky. They do creep up on you. Same with gliders. You must be aware of where you are and what is in the air. Plus the other thing is to keep aware of the public. Though it's private, there's no public footpath, they will come into a wood. So please keep your eye about and be safe. No, that's a dray. You can see the leaves on it. That's a squirrel dray, freshly one. Oh, look above. Hey,
Yeah.
Buster.
Yeah.
Heel. Thank you, you little rat bag. Hey, get here!
That's my best hat.
Come here! Busty! Busty, come here!
It must feel exactly the same as something. It's warm. He thinks it's still alive, Trevor. That's the thing. It was nice and
That's
warm.
unloaded. Come here, you rat bag.
Yeah.
No. Not this.
Thank you very much for retrieving that. So
Yeah, he
people,
took it away.
the cameraman's hat fell off and the dog retrieved it immediately because it was lovely and furry and warm. I got to put it on covered in slobber. Oh, slimy hat.